Definitely disorganized tonight. Oh, hello, everyone. Hello, Karen. Yeah, I'm good. And you? Here says, will Mustafa Pisces text me? There was a card that just disappeared. Give me a second. Uh, don't you hate that? How's everyone? I'm going good. My legs hurt. I did quite a lot of exercise the other day, so my legs are kind of sore. So, will Mustafa contact you? I feel like at the moment they're quite busy. They do see options to contact you, but do you realize that this might take a while and they're wondering how to actually approach contacting you because there seems to be quite a bluntness in their speech? All About Maine says, will I get this accident report changed this week? I think so. That is definitely a yes. Just trust the universe on that. But yeah, I would definitely feel like you could change that. Swedish Gem says, will he love me? Will his love for me increase after I tell him to take space? He will still work on this. There was a little bit of an argument, so he's still dwelling on the argument. But there is a wedding, like Swedish Gem. It seems like in your future, this is probably the person that you're asking about. SK says, what is Sejal thinking about me? This person's still really hung up on you. They haven't really let go of you, and this might need to be something that they let go of to transition on, but they're holding back, so. Fatin says, will Osman and me gonna be in a relationship? Especially after he sees the picture. He definitely wants it, but he can't decide about this relationship. So I feel like he would like to be in a relationship with you, but he doesn't want the responsibility of a relationship. Fatin. King awards me his feelings for me after he reads my last text message. There seems to be maybe that you rushed this text message a little bit more and it needs some clarification, King Ward's me, because this person feels like you might not like them or there was something about the text message that could be read in that manner. You're very welcome, Fatin. Pilali says, hello, ma'am. Have any love relationships in Sadip's life? I feel like this person wants a love relationship, but they tend to rush into things quite quickly. There is chemistry, so I think what I would offer this person is to stop trying to rush into love relationships. Be patient, take your time with them. Pamela says, hi Cassandra, anything special for me this week? You're getting out of a mental blockage here. There is still temptation to hold on to something from your past with a certain amount of fear. And usually what happens is when you have fear, you want the thing to give something back. Like there's kind of like the tension. There's also a little bit of weakness this week. But this is made up by either your partner or someone else, masculine in nature, helping you out. So I think just work on dealing with your fear in a good and generally positive manner. You're very welcome. Jeeds says, first question, will my job offer good pay? I think yes to that. Just trust the universe. There might be a little bit of a discussion here about pay, but I think that you will get good pay from this job. You're very welcome, Pamela. Lover says, will my person come back around with communication? I feel like this person might tempt you into thinking that everything's going to be alright. Um, but I think that you're supposed to hold your own light and explore outside. So I would think don't wait for this person because they are wasting your time. Just do what you want to do, and if they contact you, they contact you. Samira says, is Baba out of the toxic relationship? What's stopping him coming towards us? There's a negative fear and karma and weakness. So this person's been in a thing for a long time. I think they're still in a toxic relationship based on their dealings with this. There's also engagement, so if this person's in engagement, they're still in this relationship. Richard says a reading for next week regarding career. There's a choice here, choice at the start of the week. The middle of the week might be a little bit too boring, just not a lot of things. The end of the week is going to be that you take on too much and you might have to delegate. So it's going to be quite busy at the end of the week for you. Meh says, how does Cancer feel about me? Well, firstly, you are a very lovable person, very much emotional person. You allow this person to be generally emotional, and emotional connection with you. One thing that I would definitely feel is they got out of something, physically unstuck from something because you're here with them. And the cards say have faith in your dreams, so it might be time for you guys to dream a little bit more. Thank you, Sulok. When will Vidisha and Slock get in a committed relationship? You should trust the universe on this. But you're struggling and winning with this relationship, so you shouldn't worry about it too much. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and the cards want to remind you that you are lovable. Marina, please put down your question again. Mahini says Sunny's current feelings towards me. I think it's going to take a little bit of time. I think because it says make an effort, so give it about 2 to 3 months from now. So Mahini, so his current feelings for you, the heart is healing. He doesn't want to kind of move in or do those things yet. There's kind of a feeling like maybe your lives are too cluttered for that to happen. But Ace of Wands, he definitely feels like he's made it big with you. Um, and the romantic angels oracle says, yes, this is your soulmate. Moonlight says, hello, may I have a general reading? Okay, so in general, you're doing pretty well. I think that there's a choice, a decision of two paths that you can take, but your cards are saying that you've got a full plate, a full rich plate. There's something that you're kind of scared of approaching or dealing with, so you're holding on with fear when you should let go and allow it to naturally occur. So that's your general reading for today. Thank you, Mahini. Maruna says, does he have romantic interest in me, or am I just another girl to him? It feels like you have so much honesty. That does kind of tend to mean that a lot of times you're just too honest for people. And this person tends to go through life like no cares in the world. Um, so I wouldn't say that they're really thinking of you as being a romantic interest. I feel like yes, you're just another girl for him. But I think that unless someone really hits them on the head, they would still think they're another girl. So Sheena says his feelings to me after reading my latest text, please. There was a little bit of frustration or a little bit of, I don't want to say resentment, but a little bit of a kind of like, I don't know what you want. Why do you not actually say things? So Wheel of Fortune, trust the universe. It's guiding you to where you need to go, and very soon. So the romantic angels oracle says clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. So I think that you really have to be quite direct. Charm says, hi Cassandra, what is the future for me and Sky? Okay. So, firstly, I would like to say to you that your headspace is a little bit overwhelmingly negative. There's a fear that you're holding on to the past, which is creating this headspace that's full of fear. And I think that you should release that fear and let go. There's a feeling like you should focus on the small details, not the large ones, and you should save instead of maybe thinking about like um what is it? Like there's something that's holding you back. There's like the fear and attention seeking behavior. Maybe it's more like the hardest part is just you need to save and not worry about your money so much. I think that's what the card's saying. Uh this is what do you need to release, and it's time to release negativity. So those are your cards today, Charm. Nadani says, question one, what is SC's next actions towards me? So there is imagination here. That's the first thing I would definitely say. This person's imagining a lot of things that they can do with you or want to do with you. Knight of Swords, they're definitely really happy about this relationship and they want so much out of it. The energy is flowing in the right way as well. And the cards say you deserve love, you are lovable. So this person's really wanting this relationship. Rishika says, will me and Rahul meet this month, October? The cards are saying to, yeah, not focus on the present, but focus on the future. But I'd say that it's going to be next month, not this month. Even though they care and they want to look after you, I think it's going to be next month, not this one. Thank you, Princess. Pooja says, what's coming towards me in October? So it seems like happiness, joy, a lot of sunshine coming in, King of Cups. You're going to be very emotionally balanced. The Magician, lots of ideas, creative ideas flowing in for you. And Knight of Swords, you're actually focusing on tasks and directing your energy where it needs to go. So it feels like October is going to be a really good month for you. Mountain Mama says, does T still think they want this connection with me? So the thing was, you had a tower moment, it fell down, but this person really wants to rebuild this connection with you, and they see you as being definitely one of their options. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith can bring you romance. Those are what the cards say. Kay says, what is next in love, please and thank you. So we've got the lovers, we've got celebration. So this can be a card for marriage, but it can be that you're going to celebrate someone else's wedding. But there's something good coming in. There is also a release of negativity, or your mind is going to be free of stress. The world, you're going to explore outside your comfort zone. The Fool, you are in a space where you do not have to worry about pretty much everything. So everything is going to be fine. So smooth sailing there. Um but I do see you being out of your house a lot, so it might become less tidy, you know. Princess Kosoji says, does C want a relationship with me? Definitely sees you as one of the options. However, they seem to be going their own way, going their separate way, and they also don't want to share. So that tends to mean that I feel like they feel misunderstood. They don't tend to share. That is a very firm predictor that this person doesn't know how to be in a relationship. Um, the Romance Oracle deck says, very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you right now. So there you go. Von Perry says, hi, love, can I have? Give me a second. A career reading. Yes, you can. You can indeed. Excitement. So there's something coming in for your career that's going to bring excitement. You're manifesting quite considerably in your career. So there's a lot of things coming in, lots of possibilities. So kind of keep that in mind. Nine of Swords, you're directing your energy where it needs to go. So I feel like it's a very positive for you. There's also a new start is coming, so there seems to be more new things on the table for you. Shazia says, does Gemini come to know that I called him today? When will we talk or meet? This person's kind of held up by their past and they need to fix their cycle, like because they're stuck. This is going to take them a while, but I think they'll release this energy and it should be this month. I'm feeling like 2 weeks from now instead of like further on. I feel like that's in a 2 week period for you. Ritu says, is my boyfriend P loyal towards me? I think so, just because, like, it's a very strong predictor that they only think about you in general when you're Queen of Cups. And Ace of Wands, they really got something that they wanted with you, okay? Mama says, hello dear, does Anis Virgo think of coming back? Okay. Coming back to Mama Cancer. Okay. You are trying to control this, and you should let go of control. It's also affecting your mood, which is a big predictor that you might not be able to bring this back while you are like holding on to this connection. So let go. The star card means that you can grow this connection or put in positive changes to help you change your life, because most of the time when people see us changing, that's the biggest predictor they'll come back, because they're like, oh, you dropped weight, you put on, like, they want the good things, they don't want the bad things, they don't want to share a life when it's bad, they only want good. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So there you go. Maria Ann says, future of our connection, please, dear. There is still a death card. There's something holding on. Okay, so there's a holding on to the past for both of you. And this is causing weakness in your relationship. The tower, there was some kind of fall down, and this means that you're both feeling very emotionally insecure in this relationship right now. You guys need to rebuild your connection again. The Oracle deck today says healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I don't know whether that's both of you or only one of you. Jacqueline says, what subject brings me the most joy? Joy talking about or I'm good at. Okay, so Jacqueline wants to know what she is good at. Okay. They're both different. Okay. Can I say to Jacqueline, the cards are being a little bit funny right now. Jacqueline, you're very good at lounging on the couch, relaxing. I don't know whether that's particularly what you wanted the answer to, but this is the case. Nothing will come of this situation. Um, but a win-win outcome is forecast. So I feel like they're like, okay, you like chilling on the couch, relaxing. But it's okay. Nothing bad's going to come out of it, and you're still going to win in life, okay? The cats are being funny. I'm sorry. But I think you'll still win in life. You just have to realize that That'd be funny tonight. VS says, "What is the future of my connection with H Libra? Please." Okay, let go of this control over this connection. You're also seeking the wrong attention when it comes to this relationship, and the cards are saying, let go, figure out what you should let go. This is usually I don't like everything in my life. I'm going to move on from this. So do you realize that? I do study a lot, but now I'm wondering what I should talk about. I think, Jacqueline, the thing is, it was very specific. Sit on the couch and relax. Is there anything that you do that would make people relax more? Is this actually like talking about stress? Is this about meditation? Is this, like there's a lot of things, but I think it's just like because you're so good at this, maybe this is what you should be teaching or talking about, Jacqueline. Leo, how are you here? I'm sure I've seen you before, Leo. Is there be love between me and this Pisces? Well, this person's very, very direct with you, Leo. Or you're very fettered on them. Okay, maybe you are. Okay, so Leo, if you're feminine, this person's very um orientated, but the weirdest thing is like card is giving me Leo vibes. This is a fire card. You're very welcome, Jacqueline. This is a fire card, so therefore, yeah, this is usually like a Leo or something. Yes, donations are open, really, Chris. So it should be in the link tree down the bottom. You can either do that or become part of the subscription service. That means that you get a reading every single month. Ace of Swords, you are very, very. You do not like to mince your words. And you also tend to be very free spirit. So, I think you could be nicer when it comes to your Leo vibes. You are lovable. You deserve love. Soulmate, this is your soulmate. So, yeah, I think that you could just downplay a little bit of your Leo-ness by being a little bit kind of. Thank you, really, Chris. Tell me when you donated so I can do your question first. So Joe says, with my movement be a success if I go with God's timing. You need to listen a little bit more. You're not listening enough. And it's weird because I'm feeling like you're just not listening to the right message. There's some message coming in that's keeping on repeating. You keep not listening to it, but there's extra money coming in, so it's not like you're not listening. You're just not listening to the whole thing. Communication is key, so that is correct, and your hard work is paying off. So I feel like you just need to communicate a little bit more. So Nandy says, question 1, love messages from SC Scorpion. Okay, so there's excitement in this air. They're ready to pounce. They don't know what to do with themselves. They're all beyond excited. This person's just a bundle of excitement right now. I just like, honestly, the weirdest thing is I'm tapping into the energy, and the energy's so good. They're so excited. So the romantic angels oracle says, yes, this is your soulmate, but they're just so excited. Like, they're really happy. so So Anika says, "Hi, Cassandra. Will Biswit and my older sister come back together?" There has to be some resolve. You're very welcome, Daddy. There's gotta be a resolve from the past that's keeping them away. There's a lot of like elements here, and Biswit is getting distracted. There is that they are soulmates, so they can, but your sister has to decide whether this person's worth it, because it seems like there's so many burnt bridges with this person. Thank you, really, Chris. What's your question? FIFO, what's your question, please? Can you put down your question? Arena says, "My person E took a reading on me. What did the reader tell him, and what did he feel for me after that?" She told him that you're a really, really lovely person. Cubs are all about, especially female cubs, they are the mothers. They look after people. They care for people. They're very caring in general. They can be highly emotional sometimes, but because your card is upright, all I'm feeling is a very caring energy from you. There's also that he got unstuck from like being around like physical unstuckness because he's with you. So this could be that he's got out of debt, he's got his act together because he's with you. And that's what she's told him. Okay. Just going to double check. I don't know whether Chris actually put the message in the PayPal, so give me a second. Oh, okay, Chris. Sorry, Chris. Will Joe and I reconcile? We haven't spoken since last night. No arguments. Sorry. X popped up and I made the X leave immediately, but Joe has been in silent mode ever since. Okay, let's ask, what is Joe feeling? I feel like he feels like he will be judged by his friend group for your behavior. There's also King of Wands. So this person's the weirdest thing is with Wands, because they're so extroverted, they have a very strong connection with their friends, with their family. So this has hurt them a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. And the Fool, they're just flowing through life. They're trying to just focus on themselves now. So it seems like they just wanted time, and they wanted to withdraw to think about what they wanted to say with you. What is unstuck? Physical unstuckness can be you just get stuck in life and you don't know what to do about it. So this is yours, really, Chris. So they still are focusing on money when they should focus on love. So it's hard because this person might feel like um it wasn't okay, but then they don't know how to resolve it with you. So it was hard because they haven't said anything because they're trying to figure out what to say. Let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others and new love. So this person, you might be a new love for this person, and so therefore they don't know how to cope with that. Show the world the real you. That's the end answer for you, really, Chris. And I wouldn't worry. I feel like this person's just trying to figure out what to say, that it's not taken in a horrible way, because I don't think that they understand where you came from, but they also felt quite hurt that you didn't appreciate their friend. I feel like it's friends now, not exes. And so therefore, because of that, it's hurt them because they can't separate themselves from friends or family. You take them, you know. Okay, so beat making beauty. I hope that helped you really, Chris. Thank you for the donation. So beat making beauty, did he make that comment online to get your attention? I feel so. Yes, from these cards, I would definitely feel so. So yeah, this person really is cocky, but yes, I think so. Happy Child is my person, also spiritual, and is doing some kind of meditation. I think they want to, because they don't know how to deal with their mood, and their meditation would be better. But they do walking meditation. I don't think Happy Child, they know that they're doing like healing meditation by walking, because a lot of people don't put that together, because we walk all the time. If we walk in nature, we're breathing in nature. We don't think of it as walking meditation, but it is. And Kanita, thank you so much for that kindness. FIFO says, if I get in trouble with the law, will I win the case? Oh my lord. Are you really worried about that? Okay. I think that you might end up being on the wrong side of this. Listen to people's advice, and definitely don't be scared of getting like in trouble, but do realize that you will be um yeah, on the wrong foot if you get in trouble with the law. A time to give rather than take. Oh, that's an interesting thing. The Moonology cards have said that you're better off if you are upstanding member of society. So if you're part of like the Rotary, then you will be fine, you know, because everyone knows you, so they'll let you off the hook more. So that's one thing that they want to say. You have OCD. Oh no. I yeah, the brain is an unusual thing, really. But that's not good to be always like thinking about it, I guess. But then you can't always, because OCD is not great. With that, you keep on thinking about the same thing. Enchantress says, "Hello, Cassandra. What a romantic actions does SM plan to take towards me?" Okay, so this person's feeling like they wanna say a lot of things are mine, like they don't want to share, but they still want to develop this relationship with you. There was kind of like a little bit of a falling down moment between you guys, but he does want to develop that with you. Um, there is like healing family issues. So that's kind of a little bit of maybe this is because in a child in the past he's had to deal with things. But King of Swords, like upright, is a charismatic person, can be quite a leader. And also sees you as quite an option. So it feels like this person's working on their issues. I think they're quite aware of where the issues lie. There's also that this is true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Norman says, does my Gemini think his future with me and miss me? No contact now. Okay, so this person's healing their heart. They do miss you, and I can see why they miss you. You are the same energy, so you're both quite emotional, caring kind of people, and so that's why he does miss you, because you've got the same energy. Thank you, Karen, for that. Kimberly says, first question, what are Marshall's intentions? There's new love coming in for this person, but they also want to develop a relationship with someone. So it feels like this person might have two people at the same time, because these two seem very oddly different. This feels like established relationship, but this is new love. Heart to heart conversations honestly discuss your feelings with each other and trust. This situation's calling you to have faith. So I would definitely feel like the cards are telling you the right things. KH says, if I open Amazon account and start business, will it work? It might take a while for this to work, so do take time. The cards are saying step out of your comfort zone, so this is the case. Time for healing. So you might have started something before, and it might need time for you to deal with uh kind of looking back and dealing with, what did I do wrong that time? What can I do from this? What were the mistakes I made? Because I think with the healing, it's definitely like, what steps will I need to take to make this more successful? But I feel like the cards saying that as soon as that's over, it would be quite successful. Barty says, my papa's birthday in heaven, 9th of October today. Any messages from my papa's soul? He's saying don't be sad. That's the first thing that I'm getting, Barty. He's saying that you're running around quite a lot. Don't rush. Don't get too like um yeah, I don't know. Like you were like a very enthusiastic child. So there's still that kind of like enthusiasm, and sometimes you panic and you race around a lot. So he's telling you don't panic. Don't stress out. It might be something that he's told you in the past. So that's why I'm laughing, because it feels like a very personal message for you. He's also saying there's a lot of options out there, so don't just pick like the next one. Um Maybe this is for marriage. I don't know. There's kind of like this bit where he's saying don't stress about like doing something specifically now. Hold off and do that later. So I hope that those messages helped. Mira says, hi, when will I get results from this subliminal? Well, if it was for more confidence, it definitely has helped. And if it's like creating more of a understanding of what you can be and how to be, I think that it's definitely successful too. Um, but the weirdest thing is if it's like fit, like changing your face shape or changing, I think that the confidence is making you more attractive and making you more sexy. So don't worry if it's about your face shape as well. Aldonia says, "Will my anxiety leave me in the next 2 months, please?" It's going to go slowly. It also, weirdly enough, you have like a relationship with your anxiety, Aldonia, and it doesn't want to leave you because then you'll get lonely. I don't know why. Like, it thinks that like you'll get lonely if you're not anxious. The energy is gaining momentum and nothing will come out of this situation. So it might be like just like getting to a point and then you can break up with your anxiety. Cuz at the moment it feels like it's attached to you. Okay, MA says what's coming towards me in love this year. Okay. Firstly, I will have to add that at the moment you're not feeling very good about yourself. And so if any love relationships come in this year, you might sabotage them or push them out of the way because you don't feel worthy enough. Sometimes this happens to the best of us. The Fool in reverse, don't worry so much. Just kind of go through your life with the flow. But always like be watching other people's motivations. Trust, this situation's calling you to have faith and worth waiting for divine timings at work in your love life. So that feels like very good advice for me. Like, I don't think I could say anything more about that. Divine Soul says, question 1, how is Owen doing these days? Does he love me? Okay, I feel like this person's saving up their emotions. They got a mental health mental space, so they've got unstuck from whatever they're mentally struggling with. They don't know how to deal in a relationship. They overdo it and then they end up in fights and arguments. This might have happened with you because this person tends to rush in quite rarely. They want to care and protect you, but I don't think that they want you back. But I like this person's slightly a mess. That's what I would definitely say. And they don't know how to deal with general relationships in general. General relationships in general. Oh my god. Lily says, he's my future spouse. Okay, you need to share a lot more. You're hiding a lot of yourself. Your future spouse is going to be someone I can feel like you at a coffee shop or a bar and you're talking to your friend and this really cute person's behind you. Like, honestly, you will keep on staring at them, you know? I feel like it's next year because this card's in spring, but I do see you like maybe not in a coffee place, maybe a bar. Depends if you drink or not, but I do see you just like looking at this stranger like, you know, they are really cute, and then you go and ask them out. Trust, this situation's calling for you to have faith and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. So I was right. So you're gonna ask them out. So I definitely feel like you'll meet them and you're just like you'll be like in this like bar or something like that, and you'll be like, oh yeah, this person's so cute. Shan says, when will I meet future spouse? Okay, I think your friends will help you find your future spouse for sure. Um, it might be someone's sister. So if you have friends, they help you find your partner. But there's Queen of Cups, so there's like caring and loving. The Sun is like happiness and joy. So it could be a picnic or an outing with friends and you meet your partner. Erica says, will I get accepted into the grad school in New York City? Will you be accepted in the grad school in New York City? It seems to be yes to that question, Erica. Okay, Tina, I will then ask the pendulum. Does Nitesh Naga love is in love with only you? A yes or no? Is okay, so that's a no. But then I don't know. This could be love of like family, this could be love of friends. So it might be incredibly generic. Love in general. Ajit says, if I call my person and talk to him, will it heal our relationship and get back as partners? Your hearts are healing, so that can be a thing. Nine of Cups, you're very strong. So I think this would happen slowly, but you guys still have a very strong connection. Very soon, clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. So there you go. Rose Tay says, what does the guy at my gym who texted me feel about me? You're kind of funny, kind of goofy. You make other people laugh, quite a thing. You also are quite addictive. Like honestly, people around you fall in love with you, get very attracted to you. And this person wants to attract, like, be with you further. But they also know that your heart is healing or something like that. They ask you about whether you're dating anybody. This is also a very soon clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you right now. I'm going to take a quick 2-second break so I can get some water in my system because my voice is starting to crack. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. Every single hour you watch is closer for the YouTube to give finally monetization of the channel. Thank you everyone for being here. So Rose Tate, he definitely feels like you're cute and funny. Row Monkey says, what is DP's feelings towards you? This person wants to flirt with you, but they've also kind of let go of the control of the situation. And they're allowing you to do something about it. There's also very soon, so clearly decide what you want. So it comes to you now. But yeah, this person's let you be in control of this situation. Norman says, question 1, does Edie want a relationship with me? He loves me, but I know at the same time he's closed off. Okay, so this person's actually deciding whether they want a relationship with you. There's also a lot more options there, but or he feels, or this person feels like there's a lot more options there. There is a feeling, don't focus on the small things, see the bigger picture. I think you're going on holiday very soon. It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, but I think you're going on holiday. Not anybody else. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I hope that helps. Okay, so Farana says, when will my boyfriend come back to me? I feel like this person wants to share a lot with you. They think that it's the wisest choice, but they also feel like they won't listen to. So if they feel like you listen to them, then that would change the picture entirely. And there's apparently engagement on the cards for you. So I if this person feels like you're going to listen to them, I think this person would come back straight away. The cards say that you're going on holiday with this person, Norman, but this could be just that you're going on a singular holiday by yourself. Sasha says, what will happen between me and Jay? Okay. What will happen between you and Jay? There's kind of like this person's kind of put you in their comfort zone, so therefore you're part of them. But they feel like they're physically stuck and they don't know how to, they know how to reciprocate your feelings, but I don't think they want to. So that's an interesting thing. This person might want a kind of more a friendship with benefits than like a kind of relationship being really strong. Apparently this is going to end up in a marriage, but you know, this could be a situation that involves a marriage. That makes sense. I think this card is supposed to come first. It says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, and by that you will get a wedding. I am Brittany. And you? Amina says, what are E's thoughts and feelings towards me? There feels like there's arguments and a little bit of frustration here. I feel like this person's thinking more about uh everything else but a relationship, and you should see like the small details, not the bigger picture for this. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime, forgiving and learning. So this could be why you guys are having a couple of arguments or fights at the moment. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in the present moments. And this is apparently true love. This is a romance of the lifetime. Okay, Angelic Nymph says, will I have good news that will actually make me happy this year? I think you will get good news, or you'll be able to flow through life quite quickly. I think in general, there's a lot of things that are kind of stuck right now, and you struggling, Angelic, is making it worse. So, one of the things that, because I do runes, there's a ice rune, and like when you struggle against ice, which is like stillness of your life, it's going to get worse and worse. So you should just relax and allow the ice to thaw or pass, because struggling with it is going to make it harder. And that's one thing that I would definitely say to you. But the universe says it's looking after you. It's There's not going to be anything big that you need to worry about. So deal with the ice and come back and get it thawed out. I think you're struggling too much, Angelic. You're struggling against the feelings that you have, and you should just allow them to be in conscious awareness, and not struggle too much. Okay? Adana says, "Does Mike miss me?" No, I feel, Dana, by these cards, Mike doesn't miss you. I'm sorry. Rita says, "Is Mr. K stalking me on social media, Facebook, and Instagram, or not?" I feel like this person does tend to check in with you. It's like the guilty pleasure. They don't know what to think about it, but they do check in. They also check on their friends, but they do check on you as well. So Losu says, "New love reading question 1." So at the moment, you're really not playing with a lot of people. There's also like a feeling that you're lying to yourself. There might be some self-deception, and you're quite a blunt and honest person. So it might be time to realize how other people perceive you when it comes to dating. There's also take a holiday, take a break, and stay optimistic in your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. But I think that is kind of like, what are you lying about? Maybe you're lying that you really want these people that are coming in that you're trying to date. It could be just that you might not know completely what people want in a relationship. That's what's holding you back. I hope that helped. Rennie says, "What is CK's feelings towards me now?" Okay. I feel like this person wants to grow this connection, but they're not choosing like a particular level of commitment. They're choosing not to choose. So I'd be a little bit wary with that. Wheel of Fortune, they're just choosing the universe to guide them where they need to go. So they're really not bothered. These are your cards. So this is children. Your love life is being affected by children. This could be that this person's just a child. You deserve love, you're lovable. And release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. So this might be also on your side too, is that they wonder if you're together. So, they haven't made that commitment because they're waiting for that X to be released. Okay. Eddie says, "First question, what does God want me to know about my career choice? I'm Cancer." There's some extra money coming in for you. There's also a feeling that you are kind of scared or afraid of people at work. That's not good because you're also in your comfort zone. So you don't get out of your comfort zone and that might be something that you need to work on. There's also a feeling like you're getting a full plate by the end of the year, so it feels like things are going to change, but you need to get out of your comfort zone. Nothing will come out of this situation, so maybe staying a little bit scared at work is not going to change things, but it would help you a lot more. And energy is gaining momentum, so this is for the good things here. Happy Child says, do you see me and my person, Gemini, spending time together soon? It's been a while since we were apart. You have to trust the universe. It's not going to give you a time frame, so I don't feel like you'll be together soon. And worrying and agonizing about it is not going to help you. Gonna pull a oracle card. You can flirt with them, like honestly just flirt with them, because that would help bring you guys closer together in general, even though you're further apart. Peacher says, what is the feelings of mana for you? The cats are bouncing, and my legs are sore, and I don't want to pick them up. Don't worry, I'm feeling like the cats hate me today. Does Mana like you or not? This feels like they are trying to keep it low key that they like you. So I think they like you, but they don't want to admit it. There's chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I feel like they like you. Old Soul says, where will this relationship between me and Aries heading? There's some time for self-reflection for both of you. At page 1, you guys need to learn to take a journey together, so it might take you a while to deal with that. But the full upright, so it seems to be that you guys are going to be enjoying life fully in the moment. So it feels like you guys will figure out things very, very soon. Dr. Jobeth says, is this new guy safe Saphia good for me? I was like, for a second, I was like, okay, is this guy safe and good? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, Dr. Jobeth, the start, it means growing this relationship. They definitely chosen you as being someone that they want to be with, you know? The tower moment, there was something that you guys had. The relationship fell down slightly because you guys weren't on stable foundation. And so you guys are regrowing that connection again. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is a work in your love life, and very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you right now. So that's important for you. Thank you, Karen. Fading Hughes says, question, what is S's feelings for you? Okay, so this is interesting because this person tends to love strong or walk away. You know, this person's very strong in their love. They don't particularly know completely what their relationship with you is, other than they are in love with you. There's kind of a finances and career, financial issues and factor in your love life right now. And you should trust this situation is calling you to have faith. So this is the sign of new love, but they don't know whether they want a family, and they love quite strong. So that's one thing that I would take away from this message. 13 says Omar's current thoughts for you. There's a feeling like this person sees you as an option. They're struggling and winning to connect to try and get you back. You're calling in your soulmate, so that's important. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together, and worth waiting for. Divine timing is and work in your love life. So that's important for you to know. Student A says, will Jamie and I reconcile? Will Jamie and I reconcile? Well, obviously you, but you know. I think you will, based on these cards. There's a lot of strong connections here. But he would like you to listen to him more. So it feels like this person's wanting to be listened more with. There's also finances and career. Financial issues are affecting your love life right now, so it might be something that you're worried a lot about. Trust, this situation's calling to you to have faith. Okay, so Kimberly says, second question, does Marshall want only a friendship with you? No, I don't think so. I'd say from these cards, this person's trying to work up to not being friends with you. You're very welcome, student. Past life relationships, you've known each other before. Ooh la la. So yeah, I definitely say more than friends with us. Dr. Jobber says, what is Shakruka's feelings for me? We are not in communication. This person's actually slightly scared of you, to be honest. And they're going through a lot of self-reflection, so it feels like this person's learning from the past with you. You're very welcome, Kimberly. So I feel like this person's moved on, but they're also learning from the relationship that they had with you. So there you go, Jobeth. Uh, and Kita says, can my oldest sister be hopeful about her health? Sometimes she can worry herself to death. That's what I'm getting, is that she's worried a lot. And so the worry translates a lot over to her health. But Ace of Wands seems like it's going to be resolved soon, but I would definitely feel like the stress and stuff is making her get worried. Conclusions are within reach. So show the world the real you. So that might be something that she's holding back on, and that's causing a little bit less healing. And expect powerful change. So that's coming in for her. Will Okay, so Bush Johnson says, question, no communication. Will he reach out or try to wait for me to? I feel like this person thinks that they would make a mess of it, Bush, and they would also feel like you're not listening when they try to reach out. So I feel like they'd rather save up their emotions and allow you to reach out to them. Even though they really care for you quite deeply, they feel like every time they open their mouth, they don't do very well. Uh, so attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so Erica says, second question, please ask the pendulum, is David in love with me? Is David in love with Erica? Yes, it's definitely saying yes to that question. Can I ask the pendulum? FIFO? Okay, so FIFO says, will my mom live a long life? Oh yeah, I think definitely a long life. She's going to make a lot of choices along the way, but I do see her having like a lot of grandkids and I'd be like the envy of town. Like honestly, people will be like, "How is your mom still alive?" You know. But she doesn't listen to anybody. She's quite stubborn, so she's gonna live a long time. I tell you that. So SSK says, when will my brother get married? I feel like it's quite soon, based on these cards. He's scared of being married, but I feel like soon. And I think that he'll be flirting with whoever he marries, but it feels like at the moment it's like he doesn't want that yet. Okay, Pucha says romance angels card for me. Stay optimistic about your love life, Pucha. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, finances, and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations. There you go. Nav says no communication. Will my person reach out to me? How does he see me? Well, I feel like he'll reach out quite soon because it seems like only around the corner is good things. But it's hard because this person might not realize, like, they don't find you as attractive as people that they've dated before. And they find you quite emotional. So before you get really upset, it's their impression of you. That doesn't mean that it's the real you. That's just what they've picked up. And also they're dealing with their heart healing. Oh, okay. So I don't know that there's like I was thinking that there's no attraction here. It might be not like they really like how you look. It might just be that they're not really emotional at all, and that's where the detractor comes in. So I'll let you take that back. Pucha, I already did that. That was like 2 questions ago. Um, Tinu says, question, does Nitesh Naga love me truly? So, does Nitesh Naga love you truly? It's definitely a yes for that. Also says, can I trust him? Is he my destined partner in life? There might be some arguments and a lot of like water under the bridge. But at the end of the day, it seems like he's very lovable. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I feel like you can trust this person. Okay, Kashish says, is Rafpreet missing me, waiting for me? He's definitely weak to you. He is saving up his emotions, so it may be not always like able to deal with things. Physically stuck, so he might not be able to come towards you. There, there feels like this person's stuck and they're not going to be able to move towards you. They were actually might have been asking for your attention the wrong way in the past as well. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations, so that's your romantic angels card today. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna drink some more water. Also gonna blow my nose while I have the chance. Sorry, guys. So Emily says, what about me for next year? Don't rush into things too readily, Emily. Also, declutter your space in general. You might feel a little bit more emotional next year, but that's because you're moving either for a job or work. Don't let your past hold you back. So that's one thing that the cards are saying. New start is coming. It's time to take action and luck is on your side. So those are the messages for you. Richie says, what are the true feelings of Arajan for you? What are the true feelings for Rajan for you? There's definitely new love, so I feel like this person is in love with you. They also want to be strong for you. That's one thing that I would definitely feel like they can be weak towards you, they can be strong towards you, but they really want you to know that you mean a lot to them. You deserve love, you're lovable. You're calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help you bring you closer together. You're very welcome, Emily. The cats are playing with me. They're like, why are your legs so sore? You need to bend down and get us. I hate you too. They were so good yesterday. Swathi says, will I reconcile with my Gemini? I think you will. There's going to be like a little bit of argument, a little bit of disagreements, a lot of resolve work coming in. But when you flirt and when you yeah, you'll get married, but I think there's a lot of communication, but I definitely feel like it might be next spring. So that's going to be next year for you guys to come back together. So Grace says, "Can you tell me, is Paul gonna want to come back together with me? Thank you." I definitely feel so. I feel like this person doesn't. They feel like you don't listen. They want you to see a bigger picture. And hermit, they don't always want to be around other people, so they need their time and they need their space, and they definitely need that in a relationship. But I feel like this person does want to get back together with you. Moonlight says, "Message from Sajid towards Yusma. This is a strong connection. There's addiction to your love. There's addiction to your love. There's also a feeling like this person's really excited about everything. There's a false self mask. This might be the whole idea that they don't want to tell you everything. They want to hold it to their chest that they are really addicted to you being or this person being loving. So, you know, you deserve love. You are lovable. You can ask another question, Grace. It might take me a while because I'll prioritize people that are asking their first question, not their second question. So, Katiani says, "Raghav's Chandra's true feelings for me. How can we stay together, connect more with each other in this moment? His next actions towards me." I think that you asked three in one go. Uh, right. So, with this person in general, okay. He's definitely connecting with you. There is a feeling like you guys have a lot of history. It's either you grew up in the same area, you have the same religion, you've got a very strong beliefs that are connecting you together. And this is going to grow slowly. This person is actually seeing the future when they should focus on the present, and they know that you're interested in them. The next thing that they have to do is actually drop into the relationship with you. And there is like that false self mask of in this relationship. So there's a little bit of deception, but it might be because this person doesn't know whether they really want a relationship with you, but they're still attracted to you. And you deserve love. You are lovable. Alacrit says, "Where is my life partner and where will I meet her?" Where is your life partner? I feel like she's studying, or yeah, studying, and she might be slightly younger than you because she's studying and she is living her own life. So it feels like she's independent and she's got her freedom and now she's living it up. Queen of Wands, she is very much a passionate and fiery individual. So you'll meet her either through a university open day. I was going to say a debate, but I don't know whether you go to those things. But I do see her being a very good orator and speaking and talking, and you get blown away by how intelligent and how passionate she is. So the cards are saying allow this situation to unfold naturally. Express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Work on your partnership, give your relationship a chance, and stay optimistic in your love life. Acacia says, will I be able to keep my car? Will you? You're very welcome, Kadiani. Will you be able to keep your car? You see no options at the moment, which is interesting. You also should listen more. So there's gotta be like other options that you haven't explored and you aren't listening to the right places. Um, I think it's very possible for you to keep your car. It's just that you haven't found the right place yet. It's time to release negativity and nothing will come out of this situation, so I feel like you're going to be able to keep your car. So Sparkly Popsicle says, how does Josie feel about you or Jose? Because it's a little bit of a weird one. What does Jose feel about you? There's kind of a weird thing where this person is racing around after love kind of thing. Someone from your past is coming into your life and deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I feel like this person's lying somewhat to you. So, and someone else is coming back for you, so let like I see like you being snapped up before they even know that you're worth that. Shazia says, when will I see my person E face to face, physically or online? I think that it'll be online because you both are busy and I can see you needing to listen more, so I definitely feel like online for you. It's time to take a breath out, so relax a little bit more in this moment. Okay, fading hues. What's coming towards you in love? You need to deal with your approach again. So you need to approach this more. I do see you getting out of the cultural norms and going your own way in dating. So it might be actually going a different way, trying different things while dating. There's flirtation involved, so you might be deceiving something, like you might not particularly show your real self when it comes to dating. And trust, this situation's calling for you to have faith. Samara says, I'm losing my friends and relatives from my mother's side. My relationship with my family is getting or going away from me. I want to know what is the problem with me. Okay. You do ask for attention the wrong way. There's addiction for you that's driving them sometimes away from you. You like seeing bigger picture things, and you like being outside your comfort zone, and they're not comfortable with that. They also see you flirting, and they're not really people that like that kind of, so it feels like they're more conservative and you're definitely not. You like being outside and outside your comfort zone and doing what you want, you know? And they're gonna shame you until you do that. So there's nothing wrong with you, it's just the way that they perceive you. So Jacqueline says, can I please have general love reading? Thank you very much. Okay. Keep your happiness and light to yourself. Shine with the inner radiance. So sometimes we tend to spend our happy on other people and we get depleted and then we get upset and and the world, step outside your comfort zone, experience life more. Two of Cups, your bond is either really practical, or if you're asking because you're single and dating, you need a practical person, like someone that's very practical. And I see you guys being more practically in love. You have had unrequited love before, and that's kind of been a really hard thing to release and let go of. And you deserve love, you're lovable. So I think that a lot of times you stay when you should leave. Okay, so Gemini, no, Happy Child says, what is Gemini planning to text me or tell me? There is a feeling like this person doesn't want to be around people. They're also deciding a lot of things in life, but they see no options. So it feels like this person's kind of scared, uh trepidation. They don't know what to do right now. That's what I would feel. They're asking for advice. They don't know how to deal with it. And this is what you should say to them, is to be more confident. I know that that's a stupid thing to say, but the cards say confidence is your key to success. I don't think that you should ad lib that, but that's what the advice is for them. So Hannah says, when will some Dani unblock you? I think this person's going through like a mental struggle. They still love you, but they find you being a little bit immature or a little bit um sometimes annoying. So I would say pay attention to red flags. I would definitely say that. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I would definitely say that for you on this. I don't feel like this person's gonna unblock you anytime soon. And if they unblock you, they're gonna still play this game with you. Dreams Day says, hi Cass, question one. How does my ex feel about me? He's still weak towards you. He does want to interact with you, but he needs to plan it, and he's not very good at planning anything. So I feel like this is not going to happen. There's also religious factors and codependency. So this person's kind of slightly addicted to something. But that's what I would definitely say about that. Okay, so Mini Chim says, why is Jay acting cold? The same as last time, there is this annoyance with you, like you're quite immature or something like that. That's what they think. They also have a lot to do, so it could be just that they don't always want to be like with you. There's also codependency. So you might be more attachment style. That's what I'm getting from this. Is you're like got attachment. So Hannah, I just answered that for you. Uh but yes, codependency. So therefore you've got a very strong attachment style and this person might be more detached, and that's where you're getting wrong, is that you're trying to like be together, like, and they don't, they need to be separate, you know? So that can be the case. Peta Peta says, does Z love you romantically? Yes, I feel like this person loves you romantically, even though there is some fear, and kind of like additions to thinking about this person. The cards say that there's new love, so I feel like this person's coming towards you. You're very welcome, Minnie. Norman says, does my person see my missed calls today? Did he see my WhatsApp status for him? I think he did, because I think he clocked it. He doesn't know how to talk to you right now because you might not be wanting to listen to him. So that's the case. That's why he hasn't responded. It's like too much noise for him. You're very welcome, Sohana. Ridi says, will Arjun try to make a relationship work in the future? Will Arjun try to make this relationship work in the future? I feel like it's going no to this question because it's a slight no, so he might be trying to work harder, but it seems like there's still going to be things that he doesn't work on. Okay? Quills and quotes. I saw your question. Am I losing my life here? I didn't see your question. I did see your question, but okay. Hello. Will S say yes to arranged marriage proposal? I feel like yes to this question. I don't think it'll be very hard. There is some things that you have to clear out before you get married, but I don't see like that being a no to you, Quills and Quotes. I will be right back. Coffee? Okay. I had 2 cups of coffee today, guys, but it's decaf. And I'm nearly running on empty. If I go to sleep on the table, will you guys watch me? I do store, so, you know, it'd be like, you know. You could go to sleep with me. Not in physicality, but, you know. You'll be like, this is like a relationship. Arena says, what's a good time to call my person, this month or next month? Anytime will do. But do realize that this person might not want to listen to any of your problems. They just they like hearing from you, but they don't want to hear any of your problems, which is kind of a weird thing to say, but yeah. Keep it open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations, so maybe they've just had a hard month and they can't deal with other people's problems at the moment. Hello, Punk. How are you? Grace says, second question, can you please tell me, is great things going to happen for me in the near future? I want or bad things? There's a lot of fear right now for you. And this is kind of creating a lot more things that you don't want to happen in your life because you're holding on to that fear and you need to let that go. Things are going to go slowly for you in the future, so you have time to figure things out. The cards say adjustments are required, and this one is deciding what you want in your life and what you don't. And sometimes, like, you could just, like, walk away from this. Lol, Cassandra, me too. I drank decaf too. Like, I honestly, it was a mistake. I looked at the capsules and went, oh, they're decaf. Show the world the real you. That's a genuine thing for you, Grace. So I hope that helped. But yeah, get rid of some of the fear that you have or trepidations. SB says, does Sachin love you? Does Sachin love you? I feel like they're attracted to you, or yeah, they're attracted to you. I don't know whether they're in love yet, but you occupy most of their time. There's a little bit of time spent apart. You might be in that space right now, and reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. So that could be a separate person or this person. You're very welcome, Grace. Deetra says, does Leo have true feelings for you? Does Leo have true feelings for you? Yes, I would definitely say this Leo has true feelings for you. You know why I would point this out? Leos act cold when they like someone. They don't want people to know that they like people because they get hurt quite easily. And that's fear attachment. So, yeah, so the fear of losing you is making them cold, which is, yeah, it's weird. I have dated a Leo before, which is weird because I'm a Taurus. They're Leo. It's a weird situation for sure. Let your friends help you. Ask and accept support for others, and very soon, clear decide what you want so it comes to you right now. Chen, do you want that to be on your pendulum? Because that's the easier one for the pendulum. So Minnie says, why does Pisces think I'm immature? Because you don't know what you want, but when someone offers something to you, you kind of weigh it up. So it's kind of like, if they ask you to go out, you're like, it's like, oh, I don't want food, and then you eat all their chips. It's kind of like that, mini chim. So I would feel like that's slightly like immature, but you know, like I still sometimes do that. I don't want food. I'm going to try to lose weight. Eats all the chips. No, actually, I don't, because my partner's a chip fanatic. And yes, don't do that to guys. Women, don't do that to guys. Order your own food, okay? Okay, Arjun, how many kids are you going to have? So we could go up to 9, but I'm sure you don't want 9 kids. How many kids are you going to have? I think it's stopping with 3. You're fine. You're very fine, Vinny. You're welcome. So 3 kids for you. I have so much delay in every matter. What if the wish for me to know? Oh, you want a wish, Samaria, to know about your future. You have one? So it might be 4 kids then, Arjun. Okay, so there is movement for you. So you're either going to change your job or change where you live. You're not really working with your love relationships right now, so you're not getting cared or protected by someone. You're working very hard, and that could be that you aren't putting the effort in to the right places in your life. You're not getting distracted, but you're not working hard. So it could be that you're just spending time and you're not really focusing on what you want. There's also a feeling like you're holding or you're attaching yourself to the past. There was like arguments and fights. Maybe you got disowned or something like that, and that's weighing heavily on your mind. Heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Soulmate, this is your soulmate. And pay attention to red flags. This might be your red flags more than someone else. Punk says, I want to know what my college professor thinks about me. He's a bit weird on my presence sometimes. He just wants to be left alone. he just he likes retreating. He also is slightly out of cultural norms. That's why he's a little bit strange. And he keeps his happiness to himself. So eccentric is what I'm feeling. Doesn't know how to deal with other people around him. So, you know, uh brilliant mind, just a little bit odd. So I think like you were asking about yourself, but I think that he views everybody else as just strange, you know. So don't worry, you know, you're fine. He just finds everybody else strange as well. Rebab says, I'm a Virgo. My husband's a Scorpio. Any good news for us this month? Okay, so there is a transition. There's something that you were repeating cycles on, and it's cleared. So that's great. You need to put a plan in place. There's a lot of planning involved this month heading in. The Fool in reverse, you don't have to worry about so much stuff, but you should also work on motivations. You're really on the same page this month. I feel like you guys are getting off to a good start there. Knight of Cups, one of you guys will be more in their headspace than the other, which is going to, and this is probably your other half, it's your husband. So don't yell and scream at them because they're not going to be listening. So don't worry, they're just thinking a lot. And the world, so you guys will get out of your comfort zone, and that might be the planning that's involved in this month. So there you go. How am I? I'm going good. I might need another drink in a second because my throat is getting parched. It's parched. It's like the Sahara Desert. I have Elisa. Have Elisa Fatima met her future spouse already? Says Positive Vibes Tarot. I think there's choices that bring you closer to this person, or like the person that you're asking about is getting closer to their spouse, but I don't feel like this person knows this person yet. There might be like kind of hints, but I don't feel like you really know this person right yet. This situation's calling for you to have faith. There's deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. It might be that they like you, but they just have met you. So it's safe for you to love, open your heart, and receive the highest energy of all. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And that might be where it's harder for you. Isabel says, is Poppy around me? I feel like they are, but there's maybe not a great relationship with this Poppy as much as you think. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So there you go. You're very welcome, positive vibes. So Madhia says, what's coming towards me in love? You need to get up and go. A lot of get up and go. The chariot's there as well, so it's like, get up. There is someone that's coming in for you, maybe a little bit more emotional, and that could be because you're not moderating your behavior, so therefore this person's more emotional because you're not moderating your life and your behavior, so that can be what you see from this person. But they're gonna lean heavily emotionally on you, and if you aren't looking after yourself, then you're gonna break, they're gonna break, and that's not gonna be good. There's going to be a lot of tears. Ace of Pentacles, there is a love offer coming in for you as well. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's a good point as well. There you go. It's me. Did Jordan go through your emails? Did Jordan go through your emails? I feel like this person has glanced at your emails before, but I don't think that they've looked through them. Like, they've been there by accident. You're very welcome, Madia. I better not drink my water bottle like I did yesterday. After stream, I was running! I was running for the toilet. It was not good. It was like a water fountain. Light in the World says, what is coming in for me? Thank you. Maybe that's too much information, but at least I hope I made someone laugh. Okay, so an end of a tough cycle approaches, and it's time to take a breath out for you. This is also what is happening, Light of the World, is that you need to you're feeling like the sky is falling down on your head when it is an illusion. You don't have to worry about that. It's also time to see a bigger picture. There is a mental struggle, and I think this is why like the end of a tough cycle approaches and you start breathing out and you start relaxing. There's also a feeling like you're connecting with other people that will help you more. So I hope that helps you, Light of the World. Emma is laughing. At least Emma is laughing. SB says, will I start my job at NCS? You're very welcome. In October. I feel like you will, just based on that you really showed that you were capable and you kind of got that capability down and you could show that you're great at doing that. Lol, Cassandra, it's too much. It is half a gallon of water, so, like, obviously I drank that in a day, you know. I didn't drink that in an hour, but, Luna says, is Harry single at this time? I feel like this person is single. I don't think that it's for the fact of other people trying to get them less single, but yeah, they haven't taken any hints. Oh, thank you, Karen. Uh, that's very nice of you. But yeah, I feel like Terry is single. You guys are too kind. You gotta make me cry a stream. Please don't make me cry a stream. Um, Arena says, will Gemini like Arena? What is his feelings for her? There's Pentacles upright, so this person's quite generous, so they will give you gifts. Their love language is gifts. So this person upright means that they really want that. Also, they feel like even if it's a small thing to them, like being in a relationship with you would be amazing. And you might realize that yeah, deception, someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. It might be because they are used to being in a relationship, so like relationships are new to things. Arena is kid. Uh, trust this situation's calling for you to have faith. Hello, Sagittarius. Hello, Queen of Wands. How are you? Bun Bun says, what is his true feelings? For me. His heart is healing, but he wishes that you could listen more. And maybe this is why, is because the heart is healing. And so therefore it might not be always said in words. The Chariot, he wants to stay with you though. So. And worth waiting for. Divine timing is in work with your love life. Ah, thank you guys. Okay, so Queen of Wands love reading for the upcoming week. Who's coming towards you? Okay. So you're growing yourself first. I don't see anybody coming towards you. Cause I feel like at the end of the day, you're not mingling with people. You're not putting yourself in a position that your date is like going out on dates. And you're also thinking that someone's too far out of your league, so you're not going to even approach it. The card said, love yourself first. Your self respect makes you more romantically attractive. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Um, and it says your love life is descending to a high level of commitment. Maybe it's more commitment towards you. That's what I would say I would get from that reading. Sagittarius Bell says, why is my mother treating me the way she is? There's a lot here. Full manifestation. Okay, I see why. Okay, so your mother is quite a strong woman. She doesn't listen to anybody, especially not you. And she can be quite cutting with her words. Um, she wants you to stay. She wants you to be around, but because you are such a fool, uh you are actually you go through life with no problem, no care in the world. You also tend to be a natural manifestator, so you get what you want. You don't have to worry about it. But because your mother wants control over you, she can't control with your energy because you don't care. Like, you might have, as a kid, she would have taken something of your kid things and you would have just gone, it's okay, you know? And that's really annoying to someone that's more controlling or mentally controlling. I feel like she was more mentally controlling than physically controlling. SS says, does Navas still love you? I feel like this person's healing, but I feel like they still love you for sure. Apparently your love life is ascending a higher level commitment. This could be engagement and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Swords can be hard because honestly, they do want to be in control quite a lot of the time. Um, and if they are out of control, like if they don't think they can control it, they start panicking. And it's hard because I think one thing that they mentally have to deal with is because they've always had to do that in the past. And so therefore they think it's better for you to be controlled because you don't know what you want. Swords are interesting. They are air elements usually, so they can be air signs. You're welcome, SS. Sunneedy. Says, will Dev and I see each other again? I see excitement, so I feel like you guys will see each other again. Even though you have to let go of control in this relationship, realize that there might have been something that made this relationship fall down quite quickly and save up your emotions. So it might be that you guys don't get back together, but you know, like you guys are going to see each other again. You're welcome, Sagittarius. Lily says near future love. Near future love. You're going on your way, Lily. There's also King of Swords coming in for you. Swords are not bad people. They can be quite charismatic. They can be leaders. They tend to be quite honest, like very honest. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You could be one of those people that really, really wants a relationship and doesn't like being single. This might be something that you might have to learn a lot more about. And make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So there you go. Okay. Pucha says, please take my question. Is Biswait passionate about me? What's his feelings for me? Uh, this person has taken a step back. They rushed in quite quickly. So I think they've let everything go in their life set for you. That's one thing that I would definitely say. The cards say make an effort and love yourself first. So your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. So that's one thing I would definitely say to you. Oh, I hope you didn't hear that. That was my neck. I just um oh, and it's done it the other way too. That was a crunchy crunch. Not just like a crunch, it was more than a crunch. Sebahar says, when will I get married in 2023? I feel like this is going to be at the end of the year because this seems to be the 10th month. Yeah, these are both 10. So this is 10 of cups, this is 10 of pentacles. It's definitely the 10th month for you. But these are so cute. Like the options and the caring and protecting. So cute. Thank you, Pooja. SS says, will I reconcile with Navis? It's going on 5:45 EST. Is that in the morning? That is in the morning, right? I don't think you'll reconcile, even though you want to. I feel like you might be deceiving yourself that you want this person back. Okay. So, hello, DS. MA says, when will Capricorn reach out to me? Is he my destined partner? I feel like this is soon. You need to let go of control and allow this to naturally unfold for you. Page of Wands, this is trusting yourself. It's definitely saying let go of control. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So when they come in for you, do that. But in general, just allow it to naturally be that they reach out to you. No, it's nighttime. It's nearly 11 o'clock for me at night here in the UK. So I'll be on for another hour, I think, and then I will be like dead, you know. I'll be dragging myself to bed, going, zombie. He will reach out to you, MA. Paula says, first question, will Natasha leave or get moved to another team at work in the next few months? Whatever this is, are you happy Natasha's moving, Paula? Because anything that's happy is going to be the right option. Because there's celebration involved. Um, because that's the case. You're celebrating this. So, yes, if it is the case that you're going to be happy, we usually, yes, because it'd be like 12 o'clock to me. So that's why we finish at 6:45 my time. Well, your time, technically. Deetra says, does Leo think about me? I don't feel so, Deidre. Because based on these cards, there's a lot of self-reflection. And the Emperor is like watching it. Leaving a new role. I think new role for her, Paula. A sparkly popsicle says, "Does Austin think about me?" Yes, you're very cute. Sometimes there's arguments, but like the cuteness of you. You're very, very cute. You're very adorable. Trust this situation is calling for you to have faith, but yeah, he does think about you, even though like there's kind of like the immaturity, so there's kind of arguments and fights about that, but you're very, very cute. Yes, sorry, keypad sticky. It was just sideways. But like if it is a celebration and it's going to be more about celebrating her, then yes, it's a promotion as well. DS says, "What mirror image does E have me in my mind right now?" It's not flattering at the moment, DS. So E would like you to release control a lot more, and to include him in a like setting. It feels like he's always on the outside of your life. So, but this is a newer love, and you're calling in your soulmate, so your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help you bring you closer together. Welcome back. How was your coffee? Svetlana says, "Is he in a relationship?" There's more options out there, so I don't feel like this person is in a relationship. But they might be in one soon. The Svetlana. So that's the case. It's in the beginning phase. Well, then those cards are for you, because that's the case. Jacqueline says, "How is my mother feeling towards me because she is in a different country? She misses you deeply and she would like you to talk to her more. And she knows you're busy. So it's like, but might get a visitor? Oh no! It's okay. If you do get one, then that's fine. Just let me know what your question is if you get a visitor so I can do it before you leave. But yeah, yeah, she wants you to talk to her more. Listen to her more, you know. She doesn't get to talk to you very often. Sebaha says, "Will I get married to KMZ? Don't rush this. Get to know each other well." Sebaha, you're calling in your soulmate, so your prayers and affirmations will bring you closer together and heart-to-heart conversations. So honestly, the cards are saying you don't know this person enough, Sebaha, to actually really know them at all. And like, you might need to really know this person to want to be with them completely. PJ says, "Is Mana planning to take actions towards me? What is his feelings?" We've got Nine of Cups a lot. I feel like this person's not listening to what they want. The Star in reverse, they are growing themselves and they have got out of a relationship that really fell down for them. So they're not really thinking about something else. You're very welcome. Caitlin says, is Michael trustworthy? He is, but he always rushes into things quite dramatically. So you've got to realize that he is quite um a rusher. I don't know how I could say, but yeah, he if he wants something, he kind of races into it. Express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Hello, Lashon. How are you? Shrey says, question one, what is peace cancer thoughts for me? There's a feeling like this person's scared of being like falling into a relationship with you, but they go through their life just not worrying about things in general. Um, you need to let go of any control issues and just allow the situation to unfold naturally, and they will drop in with a relationship with you and express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. This would make them less scared, I feel, overall. Hello, Kritty. How are you? Welcome back, Pranshu. And have you not been here before? Happy Saturday. Thank you, Sunny Girl. What do the girls think about you in college? That's just weird because you tend to be scared of people, and then when they ask you a question, you're just so happy that someone's asked you a question and you just go overboard. So I feel like you're giving slight nerd vibes. Like you're happy being around people if they're asking you some really like things that you're really passionate about, and then you just disappear or get really scared if like it's something that you don't know. That's what I feel from you. Hello, BU. How are you today? Red, thank you for the new subscriber. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you. What's coming towards you in love? Okay. So, Red, it might be that you're biting off more than you can chew, and this is kind of creating a little bit of a mood shift. If you are masculine, then Queen of Pentacles is coming in for you. If you're Queen of Pentacles, so if you're feminine, this is a different message. But Queen of Pentacles in reverse is working on their own business. They're working on doing things in general that make sure that they live a lot more. Codependency, addictions affecting your romantic life. So there might be something that you're doing that's taking you away from romance. And new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So there you go. Okay, and Chrissy says, what is a tough one for me? What's going on in his mind? He's definitely manifesting a relationship with you, but he's also thinking about what his friends would say with this relationship. Trust this one. This situation's calling for you to have faith. Make the effort. Wedding, this situation involves marriage, so you'll probably marry this person. And flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So that's really interesting. Sunny Girl says, why does Brian get nervous around me? Could you ask something about the past? Like there was something that you wanted from him before, and he doesn't have time to interact with you. It's interesting, Sunny, um, that that's the case. So he gets nervous because he doesn't know what to say around you. Surrender to the divine is the thing for you, Sunny. And your hard work is paying off. So maybe this person has been nervous in the past, but they're going to be less nervous about you in the future. Asma says, when I get separated from my husband via court or outside court, I think that you need to not worry about this. Um, I think it's inside court because he's not going to listen to you. Communication's the key, so I feel like this is going to be in court for you. Fiery climax approaches. Balance spirituality with practicality, and emotions are running high. So I feel like that's in court. I think so. Or he thought that you wanted something. That's different because a lot of times our headspace is different. Okay, I might do a couple more readings and then we'll finish for tonight. I am getting so tired, guys. I would love to stay on for another hour, but I think I'll go to sleep. As soon as I hit my pillow, so we might be around for another like 10-30 minutes. Okay, so this is PJ's. What is the feelings of mana for Ripta? Honestly, this person's manifesting the other person. There's still like a feeling of them balancing what they want versus what their family wants for them. And King of Cups upright, so it feels like this person's really happy to have this person in their life. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow you inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, and there is chemistry in this one as well. Okay, so Matt here says a second and last question. Have I met my future spouse? If not, what then? Um, you've rushed in too quickly and you haven't made a choice, a decision that you needed to take. So I feel like you're rushing through your life and you're not deciding, and that's why you haven't met them yet. You should realize that you've got quite a lot of chemistry and pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. This might be the rushing, is the signs are cautioning you not to rush in too much, to take your time, to actually take your choices as your own. So that's the case. I feel like this is still a while away. I'm getting about 3 years, but I don't know why. I feel like you might have not put down what you want in life, like you're not manifesting this person. Julia, put down your questions so I can put that. That's too much. But here, you might just have to be patient. I think that's the case. and you need to put your what you want in a relationship, because you might not see them until you do. Aracia says, do I have love coming? You're not listening to your heart and you might be rushing in. The cards are saying you're right. Just keep on flowing with the world, and not worry so much. Yeah, there's more like you're racing in here and you're not actually thinking about what your heart wants. And follow the chemistry. Someone's coming in that's got great chemistry, and that's the one that you should be with. Okay. So Poocha says, last question, ma'am. What does Biswet want from me? He wants your attention. He doesn't want your time, but he wants your attention. And he wants to be able to be around his friends. G-Man says, does T intend to reach out towards me? I feel like this person is going to reach out to you. And there's going to be passion in this for you. GD, I'm good. And you? Hi, Amy. Aracia says, do I have love coming? Not yet. There's someone that's quite different to you that you're attracted to that you should actually take the leap and know better. You deserve love. You're lovable, and addictions are affecting your romantic life. I don't know what addiction. It's a very strong word, so take that as you will. It says codependency, so it could be that you just want or need a relationship more. Okay. Julia, you can go back in time. If you miss your reading, you can go back in time and listen to the reading. GD, will there be a forward moment between me and Guri GS from now on to uh year's end? You might have to give them encouragement, but I do see you guys moving towards it. The interesting thing is that there's some things that coming through. So a holiday and some kids are coming in for you. So I don't know why there's kids, but it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, and your love life is being affected by children. This can mean that someone's more childlike than you, or there you go, GD. What's next in my relationship? Thanks. Well, you're progressing on in your relationship. There is this feeling to be more aware of the small things instead of the big things. So do you take time to go on holiday? There's a thing about this situation's calling for you to have faith. So if anything disrupts you, then you should just carry on and work on that. Hello, Claire. How are you? What is the deal with the man that's interested in me at the moment? I'm not so sure about him. Yeah, the tower is definitely strong. Yeah, this person's not great. Like weirdly, Claire, it's like, how could I say it? This person's slightly giving me the ick from these cards. So the tower moment's very strong. Like there's the falling down of that relationship. This person doesn't want to communicate or cooperate with you. And the other thing is that they're really focused on the present when they should be focused on the future. So it's weird because I don't think this person's really thinking a lot about one thing or another. So, my name is Davika. Will my husband Manek initiate positive communication with you? There is a feeling like this person's a little bit busy, but you should let go of control of this and allow this naturally to unfold. But with the sun, it's very positive, so I definitely would feel like yes to that. Thank you, Karen. Yes, you're right. They're a bit difficult to deal with. Okay, good. I hope that helped you. Asma says, when will I get a job in which field? I feel like you start up your own thing because you take on too much stuff. So I feel like it's perfect for you to start up your own job or work. Don't let your past hold you back, is the cards. And believe in the impossible. So those are the cards for you. You're very welcome, Tammy. So Amy, I just answered yours. Um Divine says, when will Erwin propose to me? This person's not choosing the choice that they need to make yet. So they might rush it slightly. So, um, they're wanting to do it, but they're procrastinating on it. So it could be any time this year, I feel. You deserve love, you're lovable, and this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Nadini says, what is the feelings of A Kondu for B Do? What does she want from him? This person doesn't want this person to ever leave, and they feel like it's the wiser choice if this person stays. It's also passion, so this person feels very passionate about this person. And they've already met the romantic partner they seek. So there you go, Nandini. There you go. Loshon Williams says, "What are my gifts?" You have the gift to. There's two gifts. You have the gift of getting people's attentions. You've always been very good at that, especially in the past. You've been very good at attracting people to you. The other thing that I would say is your gift of healing. You have a very big gift of healing people. It could be that you are very good with, um, like I'm feeling like a magician, like someone that sleight of hand. Um, you can make things better because you're distracting people. I feel. Oop, oop, oop. Shazia says, "What is my time of birth? What is Shazia's time of birth?" Okay, so it's somewhat some late time. So it's looking at 9 o'clock. So it's 2100 hours. So 9 o'clock at night for you, Shazia. Hello, Bawana. Does Dr. Kenny love me? He's my future partner. I think he finds you very cute and very attractive. He wants you to be caring. Yeah, I feel like this person might want to be with you. I feel like they bit off more than they can chew because they're kind of temperament or mood swings at the moment for them. But religious factors are involved too, so you've got to realize that too. Gritty says, is Atif jealous of my past connection? No, I feel like this person knows that you moved on, so they're fine with this connection because they know that you've moved on from this. Sagittarius says, how does George feel about me now we're no longer together? This person wants to get back together, Sagittarius. It's very strong. This person doesn't even think that they've left. PJ says, does Muna want to marry me? It's interesting because this person's got new love coming in for them, so they might abandon what they have now to seek out that. So, I don't think this person's going to marry because they're going to leave a lot of their life behind very soon. You're welcome. Happy Child says, how is your first conversation with. Thank you, Karen. First conversation with your Gemini going to go? Honestly, this person loves you or looks after you. The heart is full, so you might be really full from this relationship. There's kind of like a mood thing, so you've got to keep this conversation light because it might be too dark if you guys discuss things that are darker. But in general, I feel like you guys will have a great time from this. Amy is blessed. Should I move on from this connection? Trust the universe, you're being led to wherever you need to go. There's a King of Wands coming in for you, so it feels like that's going to be stronger. Flirt and true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So I think there's someone coming in. So heart is full means that no one is coming in for them, and for you, you guys have that connection. Um, that there's no one else that's coming in. There's you guys are blocking connection to other people. Nadini says, is Bido going to marry his Bengali girlfriend? I don't think so. There might be self-deception on that part, but I, yeah. Like, honestly, it is true love and flirting, but there's nothing about marriage on the cards for them. Ashley says, hey, I like, thank you. The girl that blocked me yesterday on social media, is she jealous or envious about her and me? I didn't even know her and she blocked me. I think she just does that when she's not happy. So it's just not about you. And it was not. No, it could have been jealousy because you might have been more outgoing than she is. So I'm confused because I was thinking this might be her, but I think it's her. So I feel like you're very outgoing, and that's why she did that. I'm sorry, Ashley. Moonlight says, how does O see of you me? You're definitely cute and caring and kind. Very, very cute. You also don't accept apologies or their heart or something like that. So that's the case. And the caring and connection. So like they want to care and protect you as well. Heart is blocked for me. The heart is full is like honestly usually I say it's a love thing, so you haven't let like other connections go. So the person coming in it would bounce off the heart. The heart's full. There's too many connections here. But because you know this person already, then it means that you both would not bring anybody else in. So because your heart is full, probably yourself and your families and everything like that, you don't bring that connection in. Devashnia says, is Arjun Gupta blocked me on WhatsApp? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. They might have deleted their account, but I don't think so. Hello, LB, how are you? PJ says, can I be hopeful about my health, ma'am? You sure can. I think you need to be a little bit more subtle with your health. Maybe choose different choices of things that can make you feel better or help you be better. But other than that, your health will be better. Your Highness, you can, but we're nearly finished for tonight. Chrissy says, "Will J, Leo, and I live together soon?" I think so. There is a little bit of money issue, but in general, I feel like you guys will move together soon. That's all right, LB. What's your question? Julian, Marion, what will be my next job? Honestly, it's interesting because you're working with couples resolving their issues. I think it'll be a highly practical job. I don't think there's much imagination to it. It's going to be working with this. So you're doing that. So you're resolving conflicts from like families and couples. LB, it says, am I delusional about my connection with this Virgo? I don't think so. You're going places with this Virgo. You're also needing to trust the universe that you're guided to where you go. Norman says, does Gemini still have access to your emails? Yes, they do. Your Highness, please put your question in. Pervia, do you see reconciliation in love for me with DB? I do see that. It's about a person. Okay, guys, we are finishing in 3 minutes. Anybody that is going to post a question, please put your question down so I can answer it. But after that, we're going to be calling it less disclosed. Oh, yeah, sorry, Your Highness. I apologize. I'm getting tired. Eamon says, love reading for me and why. Okay, honestly, it's going good. You both are in a great connection here, and you guys want to hold on to this. And care and protection. So you both want to care and protect each other. Let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from each other. That says there's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going, but I lied. There's a lot there for you two. What did he see in this emails? I don't think he did because he wasn't listening to that. Miriam says, does the letter A Pisces love me or playing with me? Should I move on? Yes, you should move on from this connection. Hello, Brandy. Ches, Pisces dealing with Gemini. Is it worth my time to continue pursuing this, or is this a distraction? I think this is also a distraction, Ches. So honestly, we pulled out this one. So it's signifies not listening, like in a connection. So I feel like even though this person's got access to your emails, they didn't read them. Guys, I will finish for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. I'm fortunately finishing for tonight. The only person that should ask now is Karen. Thank you so much, guys. I will do Karen's because she's been patient and she is the moderator. She controls everything. But I wait until the end of the stream for her to do so. Thank you guys for being here, and I will obviously be back soon. So, you know. Okay. Karen, what's your question tonight? You're all very welcome. I'm sorry, I'm very tired tonight. So if anybody feels that they've been let down by readings tonight, I'm so sorry. Question says, what is the relationship going anywhere with John Torres? His wants to come? Isn't now motives. So, John Torres, he's not listening to you. There's kind of like a self-reflection, but he's part of your world now, so he's just going to be doing what he wants. There is chemistry there, and there is that codependency. So maybe this person feels more in a relationship with you, or yeah, um and just wants to keep on pushing. So um it might take them a while to realize that you might need a space or a step back than they're giving you in general, and that's causing that issue. Okay, I hope that helped you. Charm, we are finished for tonight. I will be back on Monday, I'm hoping. So you can come back on Monday. We are going to be streaming at 7 p.m. So definitely come and join us. Then you can, Charm. I will do your reading tomorrow. If you you donate through Ko-fi, I will send you a reading for you. Thank you guys for being here. Love and light for you all, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.